morning. So I'll go back to doing a few vlogs actually for my membership. Anyway, I used to do oh, sorry about that. I used to do vlogs. They're a particular audience like vlogs. That's why I thought it might work here. Anyway, so it's Monday. That's important because let's put this calendar down. Right, that is important because we normally have our bins collected on Thursday morning. Well, they've changed it because they've introduced a food recycling thing as well. And actually, I'm a bit low here, aren't I? Like this. It's not working, is it? I'm going to raise it. So I looked out the window this morning and saw that the neighbours all had their recycling bins out and their food bin. So I go and take my recycling bin out. Then I actually have a bit of a nose and look inside one of the neighbours' ones, and it's been emptied already. So I've missed that. So it's going to be 2 weeks before they come, and our bin is absolutely full. So I'm not very happy with that. I then also didn't put my food waste out because I thought, well, actually, they're going to do it together. Then I noticed a neighbour. About an hour ago, I noticed a neighbour about to take her food waste bin in, and she didn't. She felt it and didn't. So I've been out again, nosing amongst the neighbours' waste, to feel the weight of their food bins. Quickly got my food bin, so that is going to be taken. But so much excitement, so I don't know what sort of van they're going to bring, because they're tiny. They're like this. No, they're like just like this. I keep an eye out to see what sort of van turns up to take my food waste away. What else have I got planned? Well, I'm having a haircut tomorrow, although funnily enough, I actually like this length. But I get so many comments on my videos about my hair. Either people love my hair or they hate it. And when it grows too long, I often get comments that you really need to have a modern haircut. Well, actually, this is a modern haircut. I have noticed that people are growing their hair longer, but I do know it actually doesn't really suit me when it gets too long. So what I normally have is this chopped a bob that goes down this way, which from, when I'm doing videos and I'm face on, you can't see that, but this is sideways down. But also because I've got a curl, it actually doesn't fall necessarily quite as slanted as most people's slanted bobs do, because this curls up and it ends up level. So I'll probably just say to the hairdresser, oh, just do what you normally do. Just a slanted bob. But maybe I won't have it cut short, but then some people say in the videos, oh, you look better with it when your hair is shorter rather than longer. So I don't know. I think the point is that while it is this length, it's not bad. It doesn't badly look like it needs it. So that's tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, I'm going out to lunch. I'm going out with a couple of guys. We're on a committee together, and I'm wondering if I should offer to drive so they can drink beer. Then I can't drink wine. I think it might be a nice thing to do. So it's Wednesday today. I've had my hair cut, and I asked for it not to be cut too short, so we've still got some bounce and life there. So I quite liked it long, as I said. Going out to lunch today, and what happened with the recycling, you might want the end of that story. I ended up putting a load into a bin bag for my daughter to take it to her house and put in her recycling bin. So we got rid of some of it. So that's good. That'll keep us going for 2 weeks. And I'm going out to lunch today, and I had decided to wear a merino wool, going to a pub, and it might be hot in there. So I thought, and also it's a business meeting, so I thought, well, I'm going to wear a merino wool sweater in burgundy and burgundy faux leather trousers. So a monochromatic look, elevated sweater, and gold-coloured fine jewellery. That's my plan. That is my plan. And some black-heeled boots. And what's nice is that I am actually not driving, which means that I can have a glass of wine. So it'd be nice. I hardly ever manage to get out and drink these days because I'm generally driving. Oh, and I've just put some perfume on. I picked this up off my dressing table. I got it on a flight, and the reason I got it was because a lady behind me bought it. I didn't want to buy, and so I'm not all that up with perfume. And she bought this and said, I heard her talking to the steward saying that it's one of her favourites, and he said to her in reply, yes, it's my mum's. So I thought, right, that's what I'll get. And I love it. So, but not only did I squirt it where you do, but I've put it in my hair as well, because then it might actually last longer. But I will link this for you. It might be good for Christmas presents as well, and so on, as well as for you. But it smells. Actually, I didn't put any on my wrist. I need to do that. I can smell it in my hair. It does smell good. Oh, gosh, I am going to be stinking the men out in the car, aren't I, today? Because there's 2 blokes in the car with me. Oh, gosh, they're going to have to open the windows. Now it's in my hair, around my neck, on my wrists. But it does smell nice. It does smell nice. I'll let you know if they have to wind the windows down. Now, here's a bizarre mystery. Talking about me earlier on in the week, feeling my neighbour's bins to see whether the recycling had been all gone. John's found a packet of rolls on our doorstep, but opened and one missing. Well, we didn't even order any rolls, so who's donated rolls to us? Maybe they just think that we're poor now because we're rummaging around in the rubbish and just donated a half packet of rolls to us. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that's a mystery to solve now, isn't it? Another day, another makeup session. Another lunch, actually, as well. Not every week like this. It just happens that I'm going out again today. And although yesterday is, paid for, today I'm paying for myself. Just going out with some friends I know locally. And it's so warm. It's going to be 16 degrees. I cannot believe how warm this November is. And our bulbs are confused. We've got irises coming up. And alliums. If we do get frost, they're going to be ruined for the spring, aren't they? Don't mind if they flower early and do flower in the winter, as long as they actually don't get damaged by frost. That's what I do. So it's hard to know what to wear because I've got all my sort of late autumn, early winter clothes ready. And 16 degrees, it's not jumper weather. Really, this is a thin cotton jumper I'm wearing here around the house. So it's going to be cargo pants and a blouse and a raincoat, a trench coat. That's it. I'm not wearing a jacket indoors. I wear a corduroy shirt because that's not thin like a cotton shirt, but it's not a jumper either. So it should be the right weight for 16 degrees and some black cargo pants. And they're in my capsule wardrobe, so that's going to work out. Got to the bottom of the buns, by the way. Excuse the expression. They turned out to be son-in-law's buns that he left on our doorstep and just hadn't brought them in the house. So that's that. It's not neighbours feeling sorry for us. Where I've come to lunch is a lovely, it's a shop, does furniture. It's also got a really nice restaurant, does music in the evenings apparently, which I've never been to. But the car park's full. I've come around to the back, an overflow car park. I'm actually wondering if actually I've even parked in the right place or am I someone's private property? I don't think so. I think I'm in the right place. I followed a drive around, hoping I'm in the right place. Let's see. So I've just had a lovely lunch, and as I got up on the table, I noticed the belt of my coat was missing. Hunting around there, then I spoke at the counter and so on. They took my details of something. If they find it, they'll contact me. I retraced my steps all the way back to the car, thinking I've got to walk back that way, the same way I came, make sure I hadn't dropped it on the way. Do you know what? Got here to the car and there it is, dangling out from the driver's car door. So I found it. At least that's a good thing.
Honestly, I think this place is great for looking for crossings, people. I mean, I've got baby, the grandbaby, some bits. So there's lots of inspiration, but looking for yourself, you've got to know what you're going to get. I've managed to get a lip gloss that I wanted from YSL, and I got that in Boots. This place is so big, I even just got lost walking around the ladies. Yeah, the restroom. Originally, I'd had a glass of wine, but I didn't have glasses on. I had my glasses on, so I should be able to see. It was huge in there. In Pramani, honestly, it's so big. You've got to know what you're looking for. I just don't think I'm bothered with it.
Me too.
I think it's going to be good old M&S for me. I'll be heading for there shortly. No, John Lewis. John Lewis is here. I'll have a good look around John Lewis. I've been testing perfumes, and I've got to say that they're just not lasting on me. All these big, expensive brands just aren't lasting. Yeah, the Discovery range at M&S, they last hours on me, and they're only £10. That's the eyebrows. Actually, it wasn't 2010, it was 2019. That was a typo. But still, I've been meaning to get these done for 5 years. So, got them done. People on YouTube, my audience on YouTube won't recognise me now, will they? Say, who's that stranger? She hasn't got caterpillars anymore. Can't be Anne-Marie.
Is it? Sit. That's it. Stay. Yes, yes, yes. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Stay. Good. Stay. Stay.